Yo, so first off, man, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, bro, because this is crazy. As the days go by and we come across the anniversary of Nipsey Hussle's passing, we have a lot of things that are going on, a lot of eerie things that are going on in the industry in regards to Nipsey Hussle and the people that he knew. Now, of course, we're talking about Big U and the situation involving Big U and this RICO that has several people from No Jumper named, as well as Adam too apparently getting involved. Because when we talk about Nipsey Hussle, we think about Big U and the situation that happened, their relationship, and the relationship that happened between them before his passing, and everything that was said around that time. Now, Big U, up until this point, has been accused of a lot of heinous things, and they were reported by the people over there in Los Angeles.
Worked in entertainment and run a youth charity that the acting U.S. attorney now says was a front for his criminal enterprise.
He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of them, a thief, a liar.
Henley Jr. is now a fugitive. The feds say he committed a series of racketeering crimes, including extortion, human fraud, and the 2021 murder of an aspiring rapper.
Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway.
Now, I had hopped on a live stream with AK, shout out AK-47, Voice of the Streets. We had talked about Big U and the situation with Big U. We had read the paperwork, and it stated that Big U was there at the scene of the crime. He had turned off his GPS. He turned off his phone during the time of the crime, during the time of the M. And when he turned it back on an hour later, they were able to pinpoint that his location is exactly where the person was at. The RW individual that they said was unalive because of Big U. The paperwork is basically saying that Big U was involved and Big U played the part in this situation here. And even though Nipsey Hussle isn't somebody that's named in the RICO in regards to charges or a conspiracy to his passing or whatever the case may be, it seems to be mainly about Big U and his enterprise. And the majority of the charges are in regards to the crimes that he's committed or alleged to have committed, as well as the arrest from other gang members involving some people from No Jumper, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, and all of that. But I say all of that because Nipsey Hussle was mentioned in the paperwork as if he's kind of just sprinkled on there. He's not necessarily somebody who's named or they're accusing Big U of Nipsey Hussle in the paperwork, but it's what happened after the fact. After Big U was arrested, after he was obtained by the police, it looks like they didn't stop there. The police decided to stop by at No Jumper and question Adam 22. But it's the thing that they wanted to question Adam 22 about. They wanted to question him about Big U and his involvement of Nipsey Hussle, which doesn't have anything related to anything involving the case and the charges that were presented to Big U. It seems like the police were fishing for information from Adam 22 in regards to Big U and Nipsey Hussle.
Break or Loose told us that they needed us to edit out. But the one thing that the feds wanted was the cease and desist from Big U to No Jumper, asking us to take down the episode in which Loose Cannon first made the explosive statements that suggested that Big U had previous knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death. Now, that situation is very much outside of what was mentioned in the indictment. In the indictment, there's nothing about Nipsey. There's nothing about any of that stuff. So this to me is kind of massive because it makes me feel like, oh, the FBI is interested in what Big U's involvement in Nipsey's death might be.
So when they talked to Adam 22, from what Adam 22 was saying, they did not care about anything that was said in the indictment. They didn't care about what was said in the RICO case for the enterprise, Big U's enterprise. They wanted to talk to Adam 22 about a situation that occurred where Loose Cannon could have overspoke and implicated Big U and the potential involvement with the passing of Nipsey Hussle.
FaceTiming and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0. I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey.
You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah.
And 30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah. I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You get what I'm saying? And first he shot him.
So right here, this is the information that the FBI had wanted. They wanted this from Adam 22, and they wanted whatever information involved Adam 22, Big U, Loose Cannon in this scenario right here. This is what they went to Adam 22 about. Like I said, that indictment, it really doesn't have anything related to Nipsey's passing or the crime involving Nipsey Hussle that ended up with him being unalived. But I feel like they kind of sprinkled Nipsey Hussle's name in the indictment, kind of like a warning. And I think it's strange or a little eerie that they went and picked up everybody that had any type of involvement or was questioned in regards to this, mainly Big U. They all get picked up just right around the time it's Nipsey Hussle's anniversary, the day of his passing. It almost feels like the feds are doing this on purpose. They bring up Nipsey in the paperwork. They arrest Big U. They question Adam about Nipsey in a whole unrelated situation. And this all just coincidentally supposed to happen on Nipsey's passing, the anniversary of his unaliving. It looks like Big U might be in more trouble than we thought. If the cops are looking for information like that and asking Adam 22 for it, I feel like that conversation with Loose Cannon was a big mistake. Loose Cannon openly admitting that Big U had called him before Nipsey had passed, saying that he was already gone when he was still alive, and then calling 30 minutes later after it's actually been done, looks very incriminating. We'll keep it alleged, but I feel like all of this happening during Nipsey's anniversary feels like a way for the cops to slight Big U. Either way, there's a lot of eerie arrests going on around the time of Nipsey's anniversary, and I just wanted to get y'all's thoughts and opinions on it. But like I said, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. My condolences to him and his family. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.